What's up, BBYO? I am Jonah Stein from Mid-America Region number 1, Kansas City Council, and my heart and home, Nordonian AZA number 0022, and I am here with two amazing guests. I am here with Tara Davis-Woodhall and Hunter Woodhall. They are both amazing athletes. Hunter is a double amputee who is a three-time Para-Olympian, and he won the gold medal for track and field in 2024 in Paris. And Tara Davis-Woodhall is another Olympian. She is a long jumper, and she won the gold medal in 2024. We are so thankful to have you guys on today. How are you guys doing?
Good. Yeah. Better now. You brought the energy, man. I'm ready to go.
Exactly. So kind of starting off, like, you guys are both incredible athletes, and kind of what has it been like to get to the top of your game and both be gold medal athletes?
Man, it's been crazy. I think like our whole lives, this has been like the pinnacle of our sport, our main goal. Like Tara started when she was 4, I started when I was 10. So like as children, this is what we dreamed of. And it's one of those things where you want it to happen, but you don't know if it's possible, right? And all you got to do is like go forward with blind faith and just say, I'm going to show up every day. I'm going to give the best effort that I can. I'm going to be disciplined, and then whatever the result is, you know, like that is what it is. And for us, it turned out like better than I could have expected.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing. How about you? Just kind of hard work.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing this since I was 4, so a lot of sacrifices come into this, and a lot of trials and error. So, wanting to quit, wanting to come back to the sport, and just winning a gold medal.
Amazing.
For sure.
So, well, Tara, I'll start with you. You've now been undefeated for 2 years.
Yeah.
You were the world champion in 2024 and the gold medalist.
Yes.
How does that feel, and how do you stay on the very, very top of your game and on top of the world?
Yeah, I kind of just focus on myself, and for those 2 years, I've just given myself that chance to be the best, and that motivation comes from wanting to perfect my craft. I have so many things to work on in my event, and now I have a target on my back, so I got to train harder than I ever have. Yeah,
definitely. And I know, just the hard work. I mean, I can even in high school sports, it's like just the amount of work, the amount of time. And I know I've been following you guys since you were at Arkansas, and the Razorbacks, and basically just kind of seeing your journey and how hard you guys work. It's truly incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
And then for you, Hunter, you're the first ever double amputee to be offered a D1 college track and field scholarship. How did that feel, and how empowering was that to be the first ever?
Yeah, you did your research.
Yes.
You're killing it. It was everything for me. Like I said, I've been running track for so long, and my parents are both athletes, my brothers are both athletes, and our dream was always to go compete at a Division I school. And I felt like through high school I did everything that I could to put myself in a position to do that. You know, I was at the top of my game. I was top 5 in the nation of able-bodied athletes as an amputee, and I wasn't getting any calls from colleges. No one was recruiting me. And that was really hard for me to deal with, because I knew it didn't have to do with the quality of an athlete I was, but the fact that I had a disability. So that was challenging, and it was a little bit feeling like there was a glass ceiling there. And I feel like a lot of what we do applies to, high school students or in school or in athletes or people who are in business. It's just continuing to work through hurdles that are put in our way. So I found a good team of people around me that could help support and ask these questions and see why we weren't getting recruited, and we started to get answers for that. And as you said, the University of Arkansas was the first school to really stick their neck out for me and believe in me, and that's how I ended up there. And it was it was incredible.
How did you persevere through that? I know, for everyone, getting a college scholarship's really hard, and you just said, you were the first ever double amputee. How did you overcome that barrier? What kept you going?
I think, sacrifice. My mom would always say, sacrifice is giving up something you want now for something you want more in the future. And I knew what I wanted was to go compete at a D1 level to, show that I'm capable of competing with these people. So for me, it was really just what do I have to do? What do I have to sacrifice to get the result I want? And I just started going down that list and making those sacrifices, staying disciplined, continuing to work, and then just understanding I am bigger than the perceptions and the opinions of others, and I can do things even if they haven't been done before, right? Somebody has to be first, right. So why not me?
Amazing. Such an amazing story, just kind of hearing how you did it and kind of the perseverance you had. And I know you guys met at Arkansas, correct?
We met
actually
in
met
high
when we
school.
were
In high school, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Okay, so you guys met and then you went to high school or college together?
We went separate colleges. We did long distance for
Okay,
a really long
yeah.
time. And then once I graduated from University of Texas, I moved to University of Arkansas.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So kind of, I know this summer it was a huge spectacle at the Olympics for both of you. In the video of you when she competed and won the gold medal, it really went viral. And kind of how has your guys' relationship pushed you guys both off of the track and off field, but like on at the same time? So kind of both personal
Yeah.
and athletic.
Yeah, I think, any relationship, the relationships you have are what moves you forward in the world, right? The people you keep around you. And for us, like, it's so powerful because we are married and we've been dating and we do the same sport and like we're on the same page. So I think the first was like communicating what is our goal, right? So for last year, it was like, we want to win. It's not probable. Like, it's not like the most likely thing to happen, but it could happen.
Definitely.
And once we both dialed in that was our goal and that's what we wanted to accomplish, then it was about keeping each other accountable, right? Being teammates for each other. I think people talk a lot about showing up and giving 110%, but that's just not really realistic, right?
Yeah.
We're humans. Like, you have bad days. So it's communicating that of like, hey, I'm having a rough day. I need you to pick up some slack. Or maybe it's one day where I'm just tired. I don't want to go do the rest of the workout that I need. And Tara's like, no, we got to do it, right? So it was just keeping each other accountable, reminding each other of why we were doing what we were doing, and then being able to like have fun with each other, like at the track, at practice. And like, if you're having fun with what you're doing, the results will probably follow.
Definitely, and then I can definitely see in a lot of your guys' videos and from what I've seen online, you guys push each other competitively.
Oh, absolutely.
I know, I'm a very competitive person myself in everything I do, and just kind of like having people around you that like you're competing with, that you're pushing each other to do better and be at the top of your game is such an important thing.
For sure.
High tide raises all ships.
Right, exactly, yes. It's such an amazing kind of thing to have people around you who are so inspiring and also just pushing each other to be their best.
For sure.
And then kind of around that, like what is your advice to teens around both BBYO teens and teens of track and field, but also teens of any sport or any type of activity that want to be at the top of their game? What is your guys' advice to keep going, and kind of how did you guys do that?
Yeah, just stay motivated, stay having fun with it. You're in this moment for one time, and take every moment and just live your fullest to it. Life's hard, and there's going to be hurdles that you have to get over, but that's what comes with it. And doing it with a smile on your face, doing it with joy, it changes a lot of it.
Amazing.
Yeah, I would say that like the first thing is, especially while you're young, like Tara's saying, you get to be in high school one time. So try everything. Like anything that's interesting to you, like go try it, see if you're good at it, see if you enjoy it. And then once you found that thing that you really like, if you want to be the best at it, it's just like a lot of small decisions added up over a long period of time. So just continue to show up, continue to give yourself a chance, and be in the moment, be present. You know what I mean? Like they say, it's about the journey, not the destination. And that's true. Like try to be present in that, enjoy all the ups and downs that you're going to face, and don't focus on the result.
Yes. Amazing. And kind of one final question for you guys is like, what's in the future? I know being from Kansas, you are an assistant coach now at Kansas State, correct?
Yeah. Just got to K-State. It's pretty
amazing.
fun. It's in Manhattan, which is like called Manhappiness, which is cute.
Little Apple, right?
Little
As people in
Apple,
Kansas call it, right?
It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So we'll go from like Manhattan, Kansas to like Manhattan, New York, and it's funny. But we'll be there, and we're training for LA 28. In between, we have World Championships. So I have World Championships in September, and Paris will be in October. We'll just continue to train, continue to be the best versions of ourselves, and
hopefully on home turf in 2028, right?
Go for gold, for sure.
Amazing. Awesome. Well, I want to thank you guys so much. I know it's so inspiring for all BBYO teens watching and everyone around the world. It's such an inspiring story of both you guys, both at the summer, at the 2024 Paris Olympics, and just following your whole story of both of your guys' amazing careers. And thank you guys.
Bye.
Later.